Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This is Dark Precious Metals, and today we're gonna have a clickbait title, purely because well, I had one of the comments from my last video saying, oh, sold my 100 ounces silver, clickbait title. Well, not really, that was not the case, but just answering to that particular viewer. Well, if you really want one, here you go. This one will be a clickbait title. And the title is, as you've seen, Gold and silver will not help you in a Mad Max scenario. And while we talk about that, we're just gonna go through this. So yeah, that's the subject for today. Do you really think gold and silver will help you out on a Mad Max scenario? I don't. That's it. End of story. So we could finish this video right here, right now. I told you my point of view. That's it. Job done, right? Well, I'm still gonna try and find some logics behind it. So before we run into that, I've got this from Silver Forum. I think it was from Gordy. So check out Gordy on Silver Forum. Really cool guy. And he gave me this. These little things cost me. I don't know why people don't say what they paid for the gold. I think it will help. I'm encouraging all YouTube creators about gold and silver. Just say what you pay for it, because it might help other people. You know, I mean, that's my opinion. They need to know what's going on with prices, right? So anyway, this is 1/10, and I've got them for 200 each plus postage, £8 special delivery. So that's 202 actually, because you got to count in the postage as well. So 202 for little stuff like this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to show you and keep on talking about what we need to talk. Mad Max scenario. Yeah. Gold and silver. Is that going to do any good? No, not really. Why? Well, if everything goes down the drain, right? There's no water, there's no energy, there's no food. I don't know. You're gonna get this, run to the shop and say, ooh, I've got 3 grams of gold here. Please, 1 loaf of bread. Thank you. Not really. Not really. Or, I don't know, you'll take this bar and you'll say, hello there, can I have some bread for this, or meat or vegetables or something? Nah, not really. Don't think so, to be honest. I think what you need in a Mad Max scenario is not gold and silver. Okay? It's not gold and silver. What you need is skill. Let me repeat that. Skill. And you will say, well, what kind of skill? Well, skill. Skill to survive. Maybe a bit of gardening will help you a lot better than gold and silver. You know. Just that knowledge how to plant some tomatoes, some potatoes, some whatever, ATOs, whatever, yeah, some beans possibly. So yeah, I think that it will help. And obviously, maybe, just maybe, some supplies. You know, canned food. I think that will help, right? Maybe some supplies. Maybe a generator. Even though in a Mad Max scenario, if you turn on the generator and other people around you don't have a generator, then, well, it's not gonna be so pretty. Yeah, they might come over and steal your generator, and then you're thinking, right, well, I'm gonna get some guns. Oh, let's not go there. With all due respect to preppers, I do respect them. They have their own philosophy, and any philosophy that has some reason behind it is worth it. And we learn from, you know, our prepper colleagues that you need to have cans, you need to have guns, you need to have skill, you need to have so on, so on, in a Mad Max scenario. But it depends. It depends, I think, where you live. In the UK, would you need guns to, you know, protect your family and protect your goods for not being, I don't know, bashed up against the wall, and you know, they will steal all your supplies and this and that? Maybe, not convinced, but yeah, who knows. But yeah, going back to our story, I don't think gold and silver will help in a Mad Max scenario. But it might help after the Mad Max scenario kind of is on the end. You know, that might help. Gold and silver, yes. After that scenario is finished, then maybe. Because what tends to happen with gold and silver, precious metals, after a, you know, really bad economic circumstances, well, they tend to go up a lot. Just look, I don't know, 1929 crisis, and look what the gold came up on the 30s, 33, 1935, and so on and so on. Right after a couple of years of the big recession, gold shoot up as hell, and silver. And that would be a great help, I'll give you that. But 1929 was not a Mad Max scenario, it was just a really harsh, hard times crisis, you know. And yeah, gold and silver, as soon as that kind of scenario is on the end, slowly it will pick up. It will be very expensive, and if you have some right before the recession kicked in, you will sell it after the recession is over. Makes sense, right? We know this. So yeah, but that's not a Mad Max scenario. That is just, you know, recession crisis. In a Mad Max scenario, like I said, I do believe that skill will help a lot. Agricultural skills will help. Building skills will help. Negotiating skills, I think it will help a lot. But not this stuff. Not really. I don't see people giving you food for gold and silver in a Mad Max scenario. What are they going to do with the gold and silver after they take it off you? You'll be, you know, exchanging maybe a can of soup for half a bread. So I think you're better off with just cans of food rather than gold and silver in a Mad Max scenario. So yeah, that's my long short story opinion on that. As you know, and I've said this before, I'm not a doom and gloom guy. I don't post things, oh, everything is gonna go mad, get your gold and silver now. No, this is not that kind of channel. If you expect that, skip, please. That's not me. That's not me. I do give the benefit of at least keeping up with the inflation for gold and for silver. For silver, it will take longer. You'll have to hold on to it. Not just like me, bought it this year, sell it next year. That's not gonna be helpful, right? But I made my choice and I'm happy with my choice because I went into gold and that's finished. Anyway, yeah, like I said, it doesn't help in a Mad Max scenario, gold and silver, I believe. And it's just my honest and humble opinion, really. But obviously it does help with inflation, so get it on. Get it on. Whatever you can. Gold, silver. You'll just need to hold a few more years to silver in order to make it out, and there's money in it. In bullion, like what I just showed you there. But there's also money in premiums, on stuff like this. There's always money in it. Yeah, Star Wars. Han Solo in carbonite. Absolutely brilliant. You will struggle to sell, maybe, at whatever you bought it for. Happens with unless something happens with Star Wars on the markets, a new movie coming in or this or that or something, or maybe a separate movie about Han Solo, but yeah, there's stuff, there's money in that stuff as well eventually, or something like this. I think I showed you this before, didn't I? I'm sure I did, but just for the sake of it, just for the sake of conversation, there's money in this as well, but I do believe this premium, in order to make it out, you'll have to hold even more than that bullion over there. So yeah, also some people like me, they just collect these for the fun of it. I have no purpose with this of making money. It's just I love it so much. I like it. I enjoy it. Cost me a little bit extra. Well, a lot extra, but hey, it's mine. I've got it. It's there. So it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, that being said, where did I put the... That's where I put the coins, right. Of course, there are gonna be people that will say, well, I think you're wrong, you're very wrong, and gold and silver might help in a Mad Max scenario. Oh, okay, maybe, but I'm not convinced. I don't think it will, because that kind of scenario, people will be looking for water, food, shelter, and stuff like that. So then gold and silver might not be ideal for that kind of situation. But yeah, what I'm trying to do here, as you can see, is just get those. I don't like this capsules. They are so small and they don't fit properly with my tube, because I need to have these capsules in order to fit in the tube. And I think I'm finished with that. Oh, look at that, perfect fit, well done. I think they look better, they just look better in here. Look at that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe this is full finished. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe change the cap with another one. No, really, I did not expect that to happen. But what we can do is turn it around. So yeah, just turn it around, because some of them on the bottom, they are a bit different. Smaller capsules. Right, so that is done. That is full. 1/10 and half a sovereign, or 1/10, 3-4 grams anyway, 3-4 grams each coin. And now, well, that's empty. Oh my god, fill this up now. This will need, I don't know, a year, I want to say. You reckon I can do this in 1 year? 12 months? Don't know. We'll do our best. We'll see. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Clickbait title. Yeah, gold and silver is not gonna help you in a Mad Max scenario. That's what I believe, and I told you a few reasons why, and I tried to make up the logics behind it a little bit. Do let me know in the comments if you think different. It is fine. That's why the channel is here, you know, to hear out opinions. But until next time, there's one more thing left to say, isn't it? May the stack be with you always.